Hello, hello. Everyone, sorry I woke up late. This is my morning voice. This is not me trying to talk softly. This is my morning voice. Hi Arya, hi Invostic, hi Pixel, hi May. Oh, my alarm. Well, no, I stayed up late. I shouldn't have stayed up so late talking with. I was talking with Mew and Boo. We were kind of just hanging out. Oh, thank you for the head pats. Oh, I stayed up like really late last night, and my alarm went off 20 minutes before stream, like it usually does, and I I snoozed it. Thank God when I looked again, it was only 2 minutes over instead of 5 hours over. Like oh, and then I rolled out of bed. I rolled out of bed and into my tent, my streamer tent. So we're just a little late. That's okay. That's okay. Better late than never, I suppose. Mm, how's everyone doing? Sure, all the other streams are good. Hi, Scar. Hello. Does anyone ever do that? Do you ever just like wake up and you're like, oh God, do you bite? No. Hello, Ruth. I don't bite. Hi, Laugh. Hi, Scar. If you're too tired, you could have canceled. I was considering that. Thank you for the follow, Toya. Thank you for the follow, Tanker Alex. Hi, Savvy. Give you a shout out. Can you ban this guy, Pixel? Hello, Wando. Hi, lad. Fresh is my VT on? I think it should be muted. Um, you're good. You're good. I got him. I got him. How's my day? My day's going well. How's yours? Yeah, but okay. So I was before I was interrupted. Thank you for the streak. And thank you for the streak in Vostik and Arya on Twitch. I was I try not to like, cause again, this is I. There's not a whole lot of things I've been consistent with lately, but my streams have been. So I'm really trying to stick to it as best as I can, even if it means being a little late. Um, Fortunately, streaming is not very. It's not necessarily like a job. Like if I were to show up 10 minutes late to a job, they'd probably be a little angry with me. Maybe just a little bit. But I know you guys would never be angry with me, so it's okay. Okay. It's something I want to do, even if I'm like tired per se. Mm, it's to my benefit. If this was a gaming stream, it'd be a little bit harder. But being sleepy is almost to my benefit for an ASMR stream. No, I started stream 10 minutes later. Oh, you'll survive. You showed up more than 30 minutes late to your work before? Oh no. I mean, hi Bloom. I used to work um the field I work in or worked in will work in tends to be like pretty lax about that kind of thing. as long as you like at all your meetings on time. Um, so I probably would have been okay. Very fun job. You're lucky I'm not your mod. I send my streamer back to bed if they oversleep. Oh wait. Oh my god, no, I accidentally closed out my TikTok chat. Yeah, I just woke up, Wanda. I literally, my day literally just started. Hi, Camellia. My day just started. Some kids got into an argument and kept threatening someone, so my manager and the cop got in. Wow. Hi, Maxie. Hello. Hi, Kevin. Hi, Adri. Okay. Hi, Keo. Hi, boy. A new sub. Oh, wow. Thank you for subbing. Okay, guys. So I want to lay down a couple of ground rules because there's been like some things going on. Um, so first ground rule, and I only this only came. I haven't made a rule about it because it's never really been necessarily a problem. But last stream or last ASMR stream or no last stream, someone on YouTube joined and said they were 10, and I was not comfortable. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, Butt Fungus. Uh, Thank you for the subscription on Adriel. Not only am I not comfortable interacting with people that young, I'm not comfortable that with them being in my community out of like fear for their own safety. Thank you. Hi Vex. Hi Eli. I did just wake up. So I am tired. So the new ground rule, your birthday was yesterday? Oh, happy late birthday. Happy belated birthday. The new ground rule is if there's any way I find out you're 16 or younger, my mods will ban you from my streams. These streams are now 16 plus. Now, if my advice is if you are not 16 or older, I mean my advice is if you should keep your age to yourself no matter what. That's my internet safety advice in general. Like do not volunteer your personal information. But if I find out that you're 16 or young or under the age of 16, I'm going to ban you indiscriminately. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, Bananu. Why though? It's just again, it's out of like it's. I don't feel comfortable talking. Thank you for the follow on Kick, Bananu. I don't feel comfortable talking to people that aren't at least 16, and I'm also not comfortable with them like being in my community more so out of their safety than mine, if that makes sense. Like that's more so me trying to be considerate of them because I don't know what the age is, but even hi banana, even by like 16, I don't think your brain is fully developed, and so like I wouldn't trust someone that's like that young even then to like be able to make responsible social decisions. Yeah, so that's the rule, and like I have to draw the line in the sand somewhere. Um, so yeah, I chose 16. Most streamers do 18, but I was like, I don't mind 16. How did the 10-year-old find your stream? Probably just got like recommended to them on while they were scrolling on YouTube. I don't know, but yeah, that's the rule. So I found out if I find out you're under 16, you will be banned. And I don't know, maybe you can reappeal when you're 18 or 16. Hi Kiki, hello. Um, Unfortunately, TikTok doesn't have anywhere. TikTok does. Thank you for the follow, Kobe. TikTok doesn't have anywhere I can put rules. No, I do. I don't think you should. No, I mean I do. I don't. It's not a rule, but again, like as a like matter of principle, you should not just like join online spaces and volunteer your personal information. Thank you for the follow on TikTok, Yoon. I don't have a rule against it. I don't really like it doesn't bother me at all, but like again, as a general rule of safety, you should not just join and be like, I'm from here, I'm this old, you know, like I think they if you go to like your very first computer class in school, that's usually what they tell you not to do, right? Don't share your personal information online. Let's all be safe together. Oh, stretchies. That is true, Pixel. I mean, I know, like on account of streaming, it says because the audience is on YouTube and TikTok, especially if I stream vertical feed, which I do. That it's gonna like it's gonna reach a lot of underage people. That's just the reality of the situation. It's not like it's like hard to lie about it. Oh yeah, I know you don't have a rule about it because I know it would sound like they know you and stuff. Yeah, you heard computer classes no longer exist in the school district you're in. What? Really? Shouldn't it be like the opposite? That as time goes on, there should be more computer classes. Hello, Suji. Hello, guys. Suji is my Fortnite duo now. Yeah, a lot of people. Those younger people, they love that vertical, man. They love that vertical. The younger people love that vertical feed. Okay, so that's that one rule. Um, I don't think I have Arya, but no, let me reframe that question. As long as if you are under the age of 16, as long as I don't find that out through some channel. Okay, what I'm basically saying is, guys, if you can still talk here if you're not like, I mean, you can't. I shouldn't say that, but if I were in your shoes and I wanted to stay involved in the community and I was not at least 16, I probably wouldn't tell the person that's gonna ban me, hi, I'm breaking the rules. You know, so don't give me a reason to ban you, basically. Hello, maker of gore. Oh wow, that's me personally. I'm not really into gore, but I know there's a lot of people that are into artists like art like that. Oh, you're an adult. Oh, I don't really like getting close to some streamer who I'm lying to. Well, I mean, you know, again, if that's fair. If you're not at least 16, then I would that and don't let me find out. And if you are, I'm sorry. Mm, right. That's just more so the like really the rule is it's just to like make public my stance on it because again it it was only yesterday when the 10-year-old came by and I was like, okay, I need to draw the line in the sand somewhere, like because I'm not okay with anybody watching my stream. I'm pretty sure on YouTube like their official rules, you need to be like at least 13 to use YouTube or something like that. Or I guess they have YouTube for kids, so maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that was just to stream. Oh. Okay, and then the other rule that I just want to like really make clear. I had a conversation with my mods last night, and I'm not. I need to get better at this. I'm trying to be better about like uh voicing my boundaries. But just to reiterate, two rules in particular. One, if I tell you I'm not gonna do something, particularly in a video game, do not ask me again. I should not have to tell you more than once that I don't want to do something or tell you no. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. My TikTok chat. Oh god, I accidentally minimizing it. I'm so sorry, guys. Why does this keep happening to me? Okay. Um. So there's that. Oh wait, we're gonna try to minimize the underage people. Hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, so please, like, if I tell you no or that I'm not gonna do something, please do not test me. It's very irritating when that happens, and it puts me in an awkward spot. Two is again like I I don't at this point, I'm not even sure I'm gonna give a warning. If you blatantly disrespect someone in the chat, you will probably be banned. You may get a warning, but that's really just how I guess that's really just depending on the severity, but also like the mod or me and like our mood. But I guess I should say, if you blatantly disrespect someone in the chat, you may be banned. I'm not gonna go read them all, but those are the two that are like that stood out to me recently. So, and the one that obviously be at least 60. I want my streams to be like comfy and like I want to have a good time, and I want the streams to be like a safe space. Like I don't want anyone to like come to the stream and feel like they can't like be here and have a good time, if that makes sense. Because when I'm streaming and someone says something off-putting, it like can kill my mood for the rest of the stream. I tend to like hyperfixate on those kinds of things personally, and I'll just be thinking like, oh God, like how do I navigate this social like situation that I've arrived at? Um, like yeah, basically as a matter of principle, I'm gonna try to be more harsh towards people that I think just make the room like less comfy overall, both for me and for others. Um, Unfortunately, that's that most for the vast majority of people that watch me, that's not a problem. Mm, uh, I'll let you guys have your little conversation in the TikTok chat. Okay, so that aside, how's everyone doing? Today's what? Thank you for the headbats, May. Today is Sunday. Anyone going to church? One of my mods had to wake up. I think she's at church right now, actually. Oh goodness. I don't want to get like I don't want to talk about like the like religion itself, but if you've not slept, you should sleep. Could be worse, but not good. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Little felt lore. I was raised Catholic. I would, I say that because I'm not Catholic, or like I don't identify. When people ask me, I tell them I'm like agnostic, but I'm not Catholic. But my parents are very Catholic, and so what that means is I'd ha- I would have to go to church every Sunday, and I did not like it. I did not like it. There was one year when I lived with my one aunt for a year. She was like really religious. Oh no, no. I'm sorry, Maxie. Don't know why you admitted that. I just told you so many times not to. No, no, Pixel, please ban him. No. I told you, just keep it to yourself. It's not that hard. I need to ban you as a matter of principle now. Why did I hate it? I don't want to get into the like exact reasons because it's basically it's I just don't like really buy into Catholicism. But it was also more so that it was like pushed on to me. Religion, so tends to be pushed on to you by your parents. I think you did it right. I think you just blocked them. So if it would have been different if my parents gave me the freedom to like investigate different religions on my own, and then I came to the conclusion I want to be Catholic. But no, it's Catholicism, Christianity in general tends to be one of those things where they don't really accept other religions. Catholicism in general tends to be a lot more strict. And so like that in itself, that it seemed so like very strict, and it was being forced upon me, already kind of put like a bad taste in my mouth. Um, and no, so that's pretty much the main reason. Mm. But like my parents and my really the most of my family genuinely like they're very strict Catholic, and they think anyone that's not Catholic is like in the wrong. I was raised Christian, but I stopped being that because my beliefs changed. You know, one of my really religious aunts, you know what she said one time? I don't, again, this, I don't want to talk about politics, but I just want to like say this because it's funny. We were at my grandparents' house and she said verbatim, people, people that, people that don't vote conservative hate God. I just thought that was I smirked when I heard that. I was like, oh my god. Cause she's like a really religious person. Like she's the type to go to like those super churches, the conventions at the super churches. I had to hold back a grin when I heard that. Christians keep coming to your door and forcing their beliefs. Okay, I've never had that happen. I've never had a Jehovah's Witness come to me. But then again, I don't live in a house. I live in an apartment. Have you guys all had that happen? Isn't that still relatively like rare to happen? Maybe it's also because the house I was raised in was not in the greatest neighborhood, so maybe they didn't feel safe to go there. Like, do Jehovah Witnesses go to ghettos? You were forced to go to like youth churches? What? The weirdest thing I had to do, or at least that was forced upon me, was in third grade, my aunt made me go to church school, which is why I have first communion, coincidentally. Mm, I do not remember my my memories of Catholicism are just get up, we gotta go to church, get up, go to church, and then sitting in the pews and just like disagreeing with back. Aw, did you make another account? No, please don't ban evade or like I can't. How did you even get back? What? I'm sorry. I gotta block you. How'd you even get back? Uh, wait, what did you do, Pixel? What was the thing you did? Where is it? I'm trying to find it. Uh, you gotta. I think you have to like. What button did you press, Pixel, when you did that? What button was that? Press block. Oh, okay. Okay, I was gonna say like, how did that? My mom told me the only real religion is Christianity. All others are made up. That's crazy. Hate daylight savings time. Me too. I hate losing an hour. I've been really into. I've been really into Slay the Spire. More on that later. Stream start at 4 p.m. Actually, May pointed out to me that this like I can't use hammer time, and I only realized this because May messaged this to me. But like, it's obviously like unfortunately on hammer time you have to set a specific date, and so I like no matter what I could never like use them. Like I can't have one timestamp because when daylight saving time happens for someone, it's going to be wrong. Um, I took out the hammer time timestamps and just used regular. Like I just put mine. I don't want to be bothered to like change it every time. I remember this person who devoutly believed in God because she felt moved by the music at a mega church. What? The music? Hi, hello. I'm only on this one. I'll just call you Sad. Hi, Sad. Is it personal if I ask you, do you believe in reincarnation? I don't really want to get into that, but like, okay, I'll answer, but let's not get into it. No, my answer is no. I don't want to like have like a super went over long-winded discussion about it. Or I don't want to have a discussion about existentialism. I I do think though in general that you should. Me personally, no. I wouldn't expect you to know. I'm just letting you know. Why don't you call me something? If I say something, what will happen? This is my last thing. Oh, okay. Um, like I think you should just, live your life to be happy. So much so that by the time you're gonna die, you can like die like in satisfaction. Is the way I view it. Listen to the new Gorillaz album. Not a fan of Gorillaz personally. I know a lot of people are. I'm not. I'm not a fan of Gorillaz. Mm. Okay. Anyways, I'm happy. Oh, I'm glad that you're happy and not sad. uh, I've been really addicted to Slay the Spire. I like. I managed to convince one of my FPS friends to buy it. Like one of my, well, it's more like he's one of my closest friends, but he normally only plays FPS. But I was telling him like, it's like the greatest thing I've ever played in so long, and we don't find much enjoyable like anymore. So please give it a try. He's like I don't know, Fel. I don't know if I want to play this browse. He was teasing me. He's like I don't know if I want to play this browser game. It looks like something you would play on Cool Math. I'm like, just give it a try, please. He played it for like 30 minutes and now he's hooked. Do you mind if I ask you how do you figure out what you believe in like afterlife wise? How do I or how do I am like I think if most people, I think you should just like the best way to go about it is to like well first like live part of your life. Like I don't think that's a decision you should make until like your brain is fully developed. By then you should have plenty of like life experience. And then maybe at that point sit down and like read about all the religions out there in the world, and then just if you want to like if there's one that you actually believe in that you stand by, then go with that. For most people though, their religion is passed down. Oh yeah. Hmm. Have you played Risk of Rain on stream? I've never played Risk of Rain on stream. I have both one and two. Uh, it was okay when I played it. Risk of Rain got old really quick. No idea in your religion what happens in the afterlife. Oh, I mean, I'm pretty sure most religions have a pretty like it's pretty like well put out there, well established what their like view on it is. So I'm sure if you did some research, you can find out. You're trash. I mean, it's not. It's it's still a shooting game with aim, so like it's pretty cool. It's not an FPS. But I thought it was okay. But like I said, it just kind of got old really quick. Got old pretty quick. Um, you only beat it with the power carrier girl. Oh, sad. My stream is not the place to try to like. I don't know how to put this. Like to initiate on like to initiate someone. Like I think you need to like I think you know I did see your DM. I did see that, but like I don't. I know on TikTok you can just send someone a message, and if they they can choose to accept it. I think it's kind of poor manners to ask someone in a public space if you can message them. Uh, okay, I guess Solstice doesn't mind, but like just in general, like it's pretty poor manners to ask someone to do something intimate in a public space because you're putting them on the spot in public, you know. Um, I do not disagree, Pixel. Intimate, yes, intimate. Is that Fox you in full Fox mode? Full Fox mode? No, that's okay. The headspace is that it is, but in reality, that's just some guy. I don't even know who that is. Honestly, my opinion, I would rather ask them publicly because what if they don't want to message me? Then I don't want to overstep boundaries. No, but like again, like in this case, like there's not like again on TikTok, you can message people, and then after you send a message, they can choose whether to accept or deny it. Like in that sense, like you're basically that like that is your request. Hmm. The chickens are gone. I'm sorry. Maybe they'll make a return. Hmm. I did not eat them. I, f- I, f- I feel like I either know what you're gonna say or I don't. Well, if you're not obligated to talk to them, and like if you know, if you can always just say no, not allow them to keep asking you. Mm, okay, so one of the things I really like about Slay the Spire, unlike like every other game I usually play, is that because it's like a turn-based game, um, because it's a turn-based game, I don't have to like be rushed to do anything. Like okay, I'll give you an example. While we were playing, I was eating my dinner, or like my dinner arrived. I was like, oh, because we're playing Slay the Spire, normally we'd have to wait to play, like if we were playing like Counter Strike. But like, um, I can just like eat my food and we can play because it's awesome. It's like we don't have to get it's not stressful. You just think and you have a good time. You don't gotta be like, oh shit, let me wait. You don't have to choose between eating your food or playing the game. You just eat your food and you can play and it's great. It's like I get really excited about like, oh, like what can I do to optimize my deck, or like what am I gonna try different next time. I'm purposely not looking up guides on Slay the Spire because I don't want to ruin it for me myself, but I'm really tempted to. um, Hi CNBC, welcome back. Hello. CNCBC JXB JX. You need to tell me what I can like a small like what can I refer to you as that's easier for me to say. If you ask me a question, go for it. Nothing very personal or weird, please. Like, um, it's kind of been a problem when I'm playing a video game that people join the stream and say something completely off topic. But these these ASMR streams are for me to talk to you guys, okay? So like, but when I'm playing the games, please don't just join and say something completely like random. Try to talk about the game, ideally. How many times have I dated? Uh, I'm not. I refuse to answer this one. I plead the fifth on this one. I plead the fifth on that one. I will say somewhere between I I don't have I don't have no experience, but I also don't have a whole lot. When are KFT streams coming back? I don't know. I have tried dates. My friend put me on dates. They're pretty sweet. Like they're one of those natural, pretty like there aren't a lot of things in nature that I feel like really naturally sweet. They're pretty good. Am I dating somebody? That is too. I would never answer this on stream. This is too personal of a question. I would not like that would be my business, and I would never share that.
Yeah, they are kind of sticky. Oh. But you know, I would never share that on in chat on stream. Like, I would never tell you guys about my dating life. Wait, what are you gonna answer? Your dating experience? You want to share? Go ahead. I'm not gonna stop you. We can talk about it. Chinese red dates. I've only tried medjool dates. I think they're called medjool dates. I don't eat them very often. Oh wait, what did you? I got both Slay the Spires on your birthday. Got backseated hard. Oh, we should play sometime. I think they're like both of them. The first one you can play multiplayer with mods. Hi Mew. The second one obviously supports multiplayer natively, but I think both of them you can play up to 4 people. What? Damn, Pixar, you man, Pixar's a player, guys. You see this to my these look where I'm looking. You see you guys see that? What the hell? What the hell, Pixar? What the hell? Oh my god. Man. Pixel, man. That boy Pixel, man. Is that not like I'm normally high? You ended all 8 on good terms? Oh, I'm happy for you. That's good. That's good, I guess. You've been in so many relationships you lost count? What? Man, you people be getting in relationships like you change your shirt, man. I'm kidding. Mm-hmm. I think in general I'm very picky. Uh, in general. Mm, so you blame your younger self? That makes sense. Some people just want some company. I had 32 relationships. You're still hungry for more? What? I don't think you should view it that way, right? I think the blessed one, I think like you should hope that my next relationship is going to be the last one, you know? It shouldn't be like a statistic that you try to get higher and higher. You know, I really don't think you should like, oh my God. My shortest relationship was 2 hours. Like, how do you guys you know, you're supposed to like, you know, date and then like ideally you know each other for a few months so you're confident, you know, and like, you know, like a relationship shouldn't like, you know, should be pretty long. Like, if your relationship was short, then you probably didn't do a whole lot of good judgment beforehand, you know? Like, deciding to commit to a relationship with someone should not be like an easy decision. Oh my God. Oh, I'm using the TikTok chat. That's wild. Mm. You were 13. I don't count anything that's like before the age of like 15 or 16, I would say. 'Cause at that point you're kind of just like playing around. You're not actually like really, really serious. Mm. Yeah, I agree with Pixel. If you could like please stop like talking about DMing. Mm. Okay. Looks like Solstice has made their decision. So let's end it there. No more topics of DMing each other. My streams are helping you get over a recent breakup. How is that? Am I giving you emotional support by playing games and talking? I guess I'm happy to hear that, but I just wonder like how. I'm happy. I'm happy I can like comfort you, but like I wouldn't say my streams are necessarily targeted at people that have just gone through this as a distraction. That makes sense. What country do you live in? I am an American. I'm American. What was the actual topic? I think we were just talking about relationships, or at least that's where we're at right now. But we should talk about something else because I don't know what to tell you. Like I said, I don't have none, but I basically have none dating experience. Basically. We'll leave it at that. Um, yeah, I want to play Slay the Spire. I'm gonna text my friend after stream and just tell him like as soon as you wake up, let's go. Or no, actually, we're probably gonna play it tonight. Probably gonna play more tonight. Dating advice. I don't think. I mean, I I think I would just do that for free as long as you're like with that. If anyone wants dating advice, ask now. I will give you my dating advice for free. The RDR2 stream, the next one is tomorrow. Yes, I need to update my schedule. Um, Not like obviously I don't have any dating experience or have very little, but I do think I'm like I've thought a lot about like socializing. Like I think I have okay social skills. You can't tell my age by how I talk, right? No. N- I mean you can, but like I wouldn't. You can kind of imply how old someone is by how they talk, but I would never ban someone for that. But Pixel, can you ban this guy? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I think we're gonna make an exception for you. I think I'm just. I think I want you to be banned. I'm sorry. How do you know you're in love? I think. Okay. Like. Oh, how would I know if I'm the wrong person for the one I like? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This. I guess by my definitions, this is uh a matter of this is not very like you haven't broken the rules, but I'm pulling my special exception rule where I'm banning you because you there's something about you I don't like. I can't put my finger on it. Well, I can, but Okay, sorry. We're gonna I gotta piece these one by one. Hold on. Oh wait, and Vasek, do you mind? Can you DM Flower and remind him again? I sent him a ping. Like I'm sure you saw it, but like I don't know if he saw it. Can you? I don't know if you messaged Flower regularly. If you don't, I'll just ping him. You don't have to, but I want to give him one more reminder. I appreciate it if you can tell him that we're probably gonna finish the game tomorrow during the Monday. Not that I think he's gonna be able to watch it, but I want to give him the chance in case he really wants to be there. Because usually that time slot is pretty bad for him. But and I feel bad about it. But I don't want to like sit there and like I don't want to just like delay. I really appreciate Flower, but I can't just like I don't want to just like not play the game until he's available. Because then who knows when we'll be able to play. Mm, you'll DM. I think you should probably DM him a lot sooner than that. No, like if you DM him at that point, it might be too late. I mean, that's up to you, but that's based off of me asking you that you think that the next stream will have the mission in it. If you don't think it will, then yeah. Okay, sorry. Back to topic. I just had to like remember that. So let's start from the beginning, guys. Let's start from the beginning here. Um. Oh God, why does it keep minimizing my? Hold on. I gotta repin my. That's why I'm losing it. I gotta repin my TikTok chat. I wouldn't give you dating. I wouldn't give you guys dating advice on a gaming stream because I wouldn't like. I feel like that's a long-winded topic that's not appropriate for gaming. But certainly, I'm happy to talk about. You guys can to ask me about anything during an ASMR stream because I just need more material. Okay, so back from the beginning. Um, how do you know you're in love? Okay, so this is actually a pretty. This is something I'm bad at. Me personally, like I get easily attached to people. Like, and it's been that way all my life. I think I have like an anxious attachment style. So like for me, it I can sit here objectively and describe it, but me personally, I tend to be bad at this. But I think you know you're in love with someone when you you are both like physically or sorry, when you both physically and emotionally attracted to them and like they I think that's pretty much it. You can be in love with someone but you can't be with them because like of certain circumstances like for example they're in a different country like that's one thing but I think if you're physically and emotionally I mean and then physically that's even for that's for most people for a lot of people that they don't even care about that like that's not even a concept like so I think some people like can't even feel physical attraction per se. But I think in general it's like you have to be physically like you you bond with them physically and emotionally or you're attracted to like their personality and their appearance but also like kind of like I think you can only love someone that you trust or like at least in my opinion. I don't know. I think that's one of those things that's more of like yeah that's very much dependent on the person. How would I know if I'm the wrong person for the one I like? I don't think there's a such thing. I was being like, I think that's not a decision that you make. I think that's a decision that they make. No. How would I know if I'm the wrong person for the one I like? I think that's up to them, not you. um, how do I pull Latinas go to Mexico? I don't know. Do I appreciate him winning the wheel? No. Oh, that reminds me. I need to. Okay. I will do it event. I promise you, I have not forgotten about it. Pixel. I record your kazoo song one of these days. I have not forgotten. One of these days. Is it normal to never be able to express how much you love someone in a relationship? Probably not. Having a hard time being able to tell someone you love them, that's probably not normal. No, that's probably not good. Forgot low key, I won't forget. Okay, I'm a fox with my word. Every time someone I owe someone something, I write it down somewhere. Hmm. I think unfortunately a lot of people tend to have attachment issues. Mm, you know what we could oh no, I don't know if I would do that on. There's like that attachment issues test survey that was got like it went really viral because VTubers were posting their results of like whether they what kind of attachment they had on Twitter. I don't think I would do that, but it's kind of you know I have a disorder, but it makes me feel much more intensely than normal people. Call me if how would I call like I would like like call your name? Is that what you mean? You forgot that trend? I still see them every now and then. I can't really express my emotions no matter how many times I say I love you. It's not enough. You mean like, do you mean like you feel like you love someone more than what your words can express? I mean, that makes sense. You need to take the test. Okay, okay, Mew. Have a good day at work. Hmm. I'm feeling a bit more awake now. My tiredness kind of went away. I don't think there is a. Well, I think it's up to debate whether you would think. Thank you for the follow, Max. I think it's up to debate whether whether a, so there's secure, there's anxious, and there's a. Well, I mean, you didn't have to do that, Pixie. That might not necessarily be the same person. It's not. But I won't question it. That could have been someone else just with the same name. Oh, okay. Um, I'm sorry for doubting you, Lord. I'm sorry for doubting you. um, yeah, I think it's up to debate whether like there's two bad ones, right? There's avoidant and there's anxious, and I think like there's not necessarily. Like, I don't think one is commonly accepted as being worse than the other, but they're both bad. You're diagnosed with four things. Dang, that's crazy. Thank you for the follow on Twitch, Bing Chilling. Bing Chilling. Um, why becoming a VTuber? Uh, so the blessed one, so before I answer why I became a VTuber, maybe I should add this in my FAQ or something. Now that you say the real remember that trend. So, but my first answer to that question would be like, why did I become a streamer? I became a streamer because I just wanted to, um, I wanted to just have more company when I'm playing games, but also I did kind of want to get a little famous. I kind of do. Yeah, I like the thought of having fans. I don't know if that's egotistical or not, but add a FAQ. I feel like no one would read it. Like, I feel like I would add it and no one would read it. But I guess I could say, well, just read the FAQ. But for the most part, I became a streamer because well, for one, there was a couple things. One, I was looking for more hobbies. So that was like the number one thing. Like I was getting like kind of bored with life and I needed to find a new hobby. You're gonna go, okay, Ari, yeah, thank you for hanging out. Uh, and then two, along that lines, streaming just seemed to make the most sense because I'm playing video games anyway. My friends have told me that they think I'd make like a good content creator. I tend to be like really like my friends like often think I'm like really funny, not to toot my own horn or anything, but um, and yeah, and I just wanted to like kind of meet people, put myself out there while I was playing games. So that's why I became a streamer. Uh, and then a VTuber specifically because I like being anonymous. I don't want to like really show my face, and I also like the aesthetics of VTubers. Like I want to be friends with other VTubers. Um, I didn't also think it gives you more creative freedom. You're gonna go, okay, thank you for hanging out, Solstice. Bye bye. Yeah, I would say those are the main things. Mm-hmm. The only downside of being a VTuber as opposed to being my ancestors were probably kings. I'm sure everyone has a king in their lineage at some point, probably. There's some I don't know. Maybe not. But um what was I gonna say? Oh god, I lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, so the only downside of being a VTuber, well there's a few, but like the most obvious downside is that there's a cost to entry, at least if you want like a custom model, as compared to just turning on your webcam. um I mean, there's still like cheaper models, but yeah, in general, there's a cost to entry, and then you still need like equipment. Like I need like YouTube Studio, and I need I had to get like a iPhone to track my face and this and that. Mm-hmm. I think for me, it's definitely worth it because I like being able to like tell an artist what I want to be, and they can like make it come to life. I think that's really cool. Mm-hmm. Honestly, Pixel, like streaming as a whole has an entry fee. That's fair. Yeah, no, that's true. Mm. There's this one streamer I was watching recently, and her stream, she has like really bad internet, so she can't stream more than 432p, and it's just so crazy. uh, um, I was gonna say kind of off topic, but like I don't think like it it'll be like
a miracle if there's ever a stream, or at least like an official stream where I'm streaming to all the platforms and you don't have to ban someone, at, at least on TikTok. Like that would be a rarity, I think, because of just the max influx of people coming in. Always fun to watch, are they? TikTok spooky. Hi Winnie, hello. Hi Winnie, hello. What have you been up to? TikTok is spooky. It's pretty spooky over there on the TikTok, but it's got the best reach, man. It's got the best reach. My honors. 5 new people here. Been lurking. Oh, what are you having? Anytime someone mentions having food, they're obligated to at least tell me what they're eating, if not put a picture in my Discord server. The bare minimum is you have to tell me what you're eating so I can imagine it and salivate. Overnight oats? Oh, I'm not gonna lie, I find oatmeal pretty mid. I'm more of a cream of rice type of person. Cream of wheat, cream of rice. All night I was playing. Well, what did you put in the oatmeal? No, you won't get banned if you don't send a picture, but I would appreciate it. I feel like oatmeal doesn't tend to look very aesthetic though. All night you're playing Left 4 Dead 2 with someone and they don't got the best hardware? Oh, I just want to watch. You don't need to talk. That is just fine with me. All lurkers welcome. Just watch. You don't need to talk at all. Thank you for letting me know, I suppose. I'm also, I don't tend to be a breakfast person in general because usually I'm waking up tired and, well, if I wake up early, I'll eat breakfast, but that usually doesn't happen. Chia seeds, maple syrup, some other stuff you have no idea how to say in English. Oh, the oatmeal is good. Well, oatmeal, I mean, the oatmeal is very, or I mean, it's relatively more nutritious. It's like, I assume it's like the most nutritious hot cereal you can eat. That's why a lot of bodybuilders tend to eat oatmeal as their breakfast or have it with their breakfast. I just never really liked the consistency or the flavor of mostly the consistency. My breakfast, if I do have breakfast, was it's usually just like eggs and toast, if anything. Gonna be a swole bunny soon. Oh, are you still doing the what did you call it? The what did you call it? You called it something funny. You're doing like a cycling class, but you mentioned it was something funny. What did you say? I think I know what you're talking about. I think I corrected you, but before you said that, it was like something funny. The pedaling class? I don't know what you said at the time, but yeah, the class where you're on the bike, the cardio bike. The spinning. Yeah, you said it was spinning class. I was like, oh, you go in there, you spin, like you spin. I was like, you get dizzy. You call it that in Spanish? Does anyone here have experience with Pilates or yoga or or CrossFit? I don't. I just when I go to the gym, I'm just doing. I just do cardio, like like cardio as in treadmill and lift like weightlifting, like very basic stuff. To all the above, what? You crazy? You got all kinds of experience. I don't even really know what CrossFit is. Let me look this up. Oh, Uh, I'm lost. Hi. Yes. Hi. 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 Hello. Hi. Um. Oh, I need to go out for walks more. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hi. I need to. I've hit another slump in my gymming, guys. Now that we're on the topic, I'm in another. It's like lately I have like these. I really can't. I can't trust myself to like go on like a break. I need to get back in the gym. Whenever I take a small break, it almost always leads to me like taking a longer break. Hello, Astro. Hello. Why is it so common on YouTube for people to have a name and then a dash and then like another like thing? I only work out because it helps with anxiety. Oh, I only work out because of I really just do it for like health. It's actually thank you for the follow. Uh, I wouldn't say I dislike it, but I definitely don't enjoy it. uh, but like Dandy's World, never heard of it. Is that a cartoon? Never heard of it. What's Dandy's World, guys? What is that? Hmm. I people Roblox game. Oh, Roblox game. I don't really play a whole lot of Roblox these days. The moment it's terrible. I do think like it for me at least working out like you need to like do it so much until like it does become like I think after a certain while it becomes such a routine that you feel weird not doing it, but that usually for me takes at least like a month or two, and up until then that point it's just kind of just like discipline. Hope you get mains if you want. No thank you. I don't really play Roblox, but I appreciate the offer. Why did you send this on Kick, Pixel? Oh, that looks pretty nice. What? Can I put this on the stream, Pixel? Can I show the stream? Thank you for the subscription on YouTube, Astro. Do you mind what I've been playing lately? So on stream, um, I'm playing this visual novel called Until Then. Um, uh, sorry, and I'm playing Red Dead Redemption 2 on stream. Off stream, I've been playing. I'll play Counter Strike every now and then, but I've recently been playing Fortnite and Slay the Spire. I'm probably gonna get Slay the Spire 2 pretty soon here. I'm gonna play the heck out of Slay the Spire 1, and then I think the natural progression. I'm enjoying it so much. I'm gonna get Slay the Spire 2 because so many of my friends have Slay the Spire 2, and they've been playing it lately, and I feel left out. And now I see why they're addicted to it. It's so fun. Wait. So are you okay with me showing it, Pixel? Can I show your food picture? Um. Oh, I don't know if I'd have to set this up in both of the views. Uh, go to as long as you press open in browser. Wait, what do you mean? Open in browser is would you oh no, I'm not gonna open it in Discord. I'm gonna open the image separately. I'm gonna download the image and then that's gonna be like my source. It's like if you're worried that they're gonna see anything but the image, oh my
Can you? I'm gonna ban you again. Please stop coming back. It's very annoying. I don't want you here. You're not welcome here. Please stop coming back. It's actually just weird now. You're like starting to creep me out. Please stop coming back. I don't want you here. I think no, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. This person just made like 5 accounts, like 4 accounts to like keep rejoining on TikTok. And it's just weird. It's like they have like some fixation on me, I guess. Like I think at that point I just like that was one of those moments I kind of just needed to be like no, like I don't want you to be here. Stop coming. Like I don't know like how else to put it at that point. I wanted to keep it subtle too, but it was pretty obvious this person is like not, getting the picture. Okay, anyways, let me download your okay, now we're all gonna look at what Pixel is eating. The do you play Fortnite, Winnie? You play Fortnite? I think I've seen you play Fortnite before. No, Fortnite. Hello, Maker of Gore. Hello. Fortnite. I played it again with a Oomphy the other day, and she made me realize I want to get good at it. I think it would open up a lot of opportunities with other people because a lot of people play it. But I want to, yeah, I do. I want to get better at it. Start playing. You want to get your dog on it? Oh, that's okay. Okay, it's really just a silly game. Fortunately, a lot of people on that game are not that great. I can usually get pretty deep just because of that. Sorry, one sec. Let me get the old. Let me pull this up. This is probably be the easiest way. Open up the stream Gamba. One sec. Boop. Not gonna make the same mistake of last stream. Can be a meat shield. Why are you sad, Maker of Gore? What's wrong? The 12-year-olds on Fortnite. That's my problem with Fortnite too. Whenever I lose, I'm thinking in my head like, oh my god, I just got fragged out by a 12-year-old. This is disgusting. I could not live down the thought. Um. Okay, so now the topic of the stream. Boop. Wait. I don't play with you. Oh, we can play. We can do a collab. We can play soon. I'm just now getting back into it. Okay. Yeah, I only play zero build. Doesn't this look yummy, guys? I don't eat salad, but this does look yummy. It looks pretty good. But I don't eat. I wouldn't eat this, but this looks pretty good. I do like boiled eggs though. That at least that are seasoned. Those boiled eggs look really good. What is this thing on the top right? What is that? Oh, I thought you bought it from somewhere. But then you would be mad. Well, it sounds like if you know it's gonna make me mad, you shouldn't ask the question, you know? Sometimes you want to say like you have an urge to ask something, but you know it'd be inappropriate, so you shouldn't. That's like social skills 101, no. So you probably should like resist the urge, you know? You shouldn't just like blurt out everything that comes to your mind. That's how like you make things strange most of the time. Avocado flour? Wow. Okay. Um, while we're here, anyone want a gamba? Who still has their Mew? When are you gonna use your spin? Can you use it? Like, can you please use it? And Vosik and Mew, are you guys here? Can you guys please use your spins? Because I don't want to keep track of them. It's easier for me if you just get them out the way so that I can just delete the entry. I don't know if Invasic is still here. It would just make me mad. Okay, then don't ask it. I think that's enough discussion about this hypothetical question that you are thinking about asking. You know, like let's okay, like don't ask the question. That's the end of that. You don't need to talk about it. Not really any point in doing that. Used to eat tons of sushi? What? Were you balling out? Oh, he used to work as a sushi chef. Okay. How his boss teams was fully fired. Okay, I'm not like guys like in my hometown, and I think this is the case for a lot of people. This and like I don't mean this in any bad way, but like it, you know, and a lot of the like the owners now like a lot are bought like a lot of the restaurants have been bought out by Latinos, and like it's kind of funny because a lot of the times I go to a sushi restaurant and it's a Mexican dude behind the sushi bar. It's just like I don't know, it just kind of feels a bit strange now. It's like it's like not that I go to like any sushi bar for authentic sushi or anything, but like I guess you know it's at least we're being multicultural, I suppose. Num 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 num. Spin the wheel. Do you want to? Okay, you have two spins. You want to do both? You have to do both. I've gone to hot pot. I personally prefer K barbecue. I prefer barbecue. You're gonna watch my show? Thank you. Um, I well, hot pot tends to be cheaper than Korean barbecue, but I don't really like I don't really or I mean I don't dislike it, but I prefer just like rice and meat to like soup. The first time I actually had hot pot, I actually burnt the shit out of my mouth. Rookie mistake. Okay, sorry. I don't know why we're still looking at this. Oh wait, no, we have to do the spins. Okay, we're gonna spin from you. Wait, let me load the small wheel. You don't want the big wheel. You don't want the big wheel. You want the small wheel. You never tried KBBQ? Well, I mean, it is pretty expensive. It is pretty expensive. And I try not to go. I mean, it's tasty, but it's overpriced, and then you usually overeat because you feel compelled to get your money's worth. At least I tend to do that. Okay, we're spinning twice from you. Wow. Good luck, good luck, good luck, good luck. Oh man, that sucks. $600 on games. Where'd you get $600? $600. Oh, I'm sorry, Mew. You didn't get anything. If you get banned on this, it would be permanent. You're weirding me out. I'm not gonna lie, Maker of Gore. You're starting to weird me out. I don't know how else to put this. Just please be less weird. I don't like. I don't know why. Is that bait? Like, why would you ask that question? I don't know why you would even ask that. Like, that's weird. Why if I get banned, is this permanent or temporary? Like, that is an odd question to ask a streamer. Mm, mm, mm. Please, just like I don't know, be more normal. I don't know how else to put it. I don't think it's hard. Just I know it's okay. It's okay. Just you know, like be, just don't be weird. Okay, Mew, you didn't win anything. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I'm rubbing my paws together. Yes, she didn't win anything. Yes. It sounds freaky. I think again, it's just because it has a lot of kids on there, and so they don't like they again they don't they like just don't have social skills and their brains are underdeveloped. It's TikTok is the Wild West. Mm. I should pay my mods overtime for moderating on TikTok. Well, honestly, like TikTok requires more moderation than all the other things combined. Like Like I almost never have to say something on Twitch. If I leave, can you ban me after I leave? Uh, I think you know what? I'll save you the effort. I'm just gonna ban you right now. Here's what we'll do. I'm just gonna make a administrative decision. I'm just gonna ban you right now. How about that? Yeah, Kick is non-existent. Twitch, I almost never have to like moderate people. YouTube, occasionally, occasionally on YouTube. Boo, 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 boo. You got TikTok open only at this point. W. So today's Sunday. When is my friend gonna come over? Kick is kicking the bucket. W pun. Good meme. Good meme. Good meme. Uh. Wait. Anything? Let me check the Discord. Anything new? Oh no. Okay. I need to text my friend, ask him when is he gonna come over. Oh, okay. So new news, guys. I mentioned this to I was talking to Mew and Boo, so they might already know this, but um, not good for gamer VTubers and streamers that aren't doing IRL streams. Yeah. Um. So I have another two job interviews, or I at least have one. Uh, I think the other one is also an interview. I'm not quite sure. Like they sent me a test, but I'm not sure if they send the test to everybody. I actually need to do that today, or I forget. I assume it's they don't send it to everyone because that'd be kind of disrespectful of people's times. These two places I think will be well, one is going to be very difficult to get into, I think. The other one will be like maybe a bit easier. But I don't particularly want to work at either. Like there's this one company that I actually think is interesting, but they haven't gotten back to me. They have not gotten back to me. Hmm. Let's see. Please complete this by no later than 3:30. Okay, so I actually could do it tomorrow as well. I'll probably just do it today. Oh man. Very few Catholics streamers away. I mean, if I do get a full-time job and I'm trying to get one that's a bit more lax and like I should be able to still keep up to my stream schedule, which is why I haven't been like changing it because I formed it around the assumption that I would eventually get another job and it's meant for me to like integrate with that. Um so it won't if anything there would just be less unscheduled streams. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Hi Zio. Good morning, sunshine. Don't overwork yourself though. I think at this point, I'm like I definitely would not. I'm so like opposed to working as compared to when I just graduated. I don't think that's even possible. If anything, I'd probably underwork. Just not a good thing either by any means. Let me check LinkedIn. Who's on LinkedIn, guys? Anyone got LinkedIn? I want to work at this one place so bad. I've literally been like messaging the like recruiters on LinkedIn to try and like get or like opening. This one place I want to work for like way more than any other. Ugh. What up, Big Z? You got beef with LinkedIn? Why? Got beef with LinkedIn. I said at this point, I just want a job that I just want a job that I can use. Like I want a job that allows me to pay my bills, save for. I mean, no, this is actually a pretty big bar, guys. Like I think most people can get a job that pays the bills, but they that like but like most people I feel like in like are not saving for retirement adequately. I think the recommendation is you're supposed to save like 20% of your income or something like that. Something like that. But like most people don't even save for retirement. Like I think most people just like they just like take their whole paycheck and they don't even put in their like anything in their 401k or anything. 15? Oh, aren't you so financially suave, Pixel? Wow, I'm impressed. Such confidence. Want to be my sugar daddy? You got it right. This is okay. So like literally, you do it nice. W saving for retirement, guys. We don't want to work until we're 60, or we don't want to work until like we're like literally can't work. preferably, I can retire before my body gives out. Okay, to give you guys like an idea of the difficulty of the two jobs, these two interviews. The the one job that like good. Hi Jen, good morning. Hello, I'm glad you can make it. Hi Jen. Mm. I don't mean to like push any like pressure on you, but I feel like you become a regular in my streams, and it just makes me so happy when I get a new regular. No, obviously you have no obligation or anything, but it just makes me so happy to see the same people come back again and again. Oh, oh, Jen. um. Okay. So anyway, so the I guess I can kind of describe it like so. One company is a data analytics company. Okay, the other company is a bank. All right. So probably the bank job is going to be a lot easier to get. Um, and it's probably going to be a lot more chill. I didn't even think about that, bro. It's probably going to be a lot more chill. This is so ironic. This is so ironic, God. I've changed so much. When I first was in college, guys, did you know my first internship was at a bank? Or no, sorry, my second internship. And while I was there, I was just thinking the whole time, like, man, this is boring. How could anyone ever want this job? This is so boring and slow. And now I'm thinking, like, man, working at a bank, that would be nice. I got I got like hit I was like so obsessed with just making as much money as I can, and then I hit the wall. I was like, you know what? It's a cliche, but money doesn't make you happy. Now I just want a job that pays the bills. Okay, hi Chunky. Hello, hi, hello, hi. Oh, you're talking to Jen. So, anyways, like your first internship was at a clothing shop. My first internship was at a consulting place. Clothing shop. What were you doing there? You change and you get older. Um, so the I get my point earlier is like, okay, so most people don't really put away for the retirement, right? But you got to think like if you actually need to make quite a bit if you want a job that one pays your bills. So like I'm assuming that like so let's break down all the bills, right? Like, let's break down all the bills. I love talking about finance, guys. I could ramble about finance forever, but like okay, so like I'm gonna try to name them at the top of my head. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna pull up. I'm like really into this, guys. I literally have a spreadsheet with all my bills. So here's all the things that are your reoccurring expenses, right? So like at least for me, so you gotta pay like for your car insurance and your health insurance and all your like your dental insurance and your vision insurance, life insurance and okay, sorry, I'm raising my voice. I'm sorry. This is not ASMR. I'm sorry. Okay, so you gotta pay for like yeah all your insurances. Um, you gotta like buy groceries. You gotta pay the rent. You gotta pay your utilities, which is your water bill, your sewage bill, yeah, your electricity and or gas bill, your car gas bill if you have a car, freaking phone bill, and then you have like your subscriptions, like I have a gym membership, I have Spotify, I have Amazon Prime, I have Walmart Plus. Like, okay, so like there's all that, right? And then you gotta freaking I mean, so like actually no, those are all your expenses. Like that's all like the so So like, you have to have enough to like pay for your bills, right? I mean, and honestly, I could probably like, I think the only thing I could probably get rid of is Walmart Plus. But I only got that because I'm just sick of like I got tired of driving to the store. But like I could definitely like I don't need that. All your subs are your family plans or my friends are chilling. Oh, cool. I would say I think in the US you can stay on your parents' insurance plan until you're 26 or is it 24? 26? It's like somewhere I think it's 26. Could be wrong though, but like definitely stay on that as long as you can. If they'll let you, if they're willing to pay for your insurance, they probably get a better deal than you'll get at your first job. Me personally, as you guys that have been here a while know, I don't have a good relationship with my parents. So like literally as I did everything I can in my power to make myself completely independent of them as soon as I could. My stepmom actually remarked to me that I moved out too fast. Num 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 num. Well, have I never mentioned that on stream? I feel like I have mentioned that on stream a few times. I don't really have a good relationship with my parents. Um, uh, Most people with emo aesthetics don't tend to be. Okay, anyways, so you got to pay all your bills, right? You got to pay all your bills, and then you got you probably want to put away some money for retirement, right? So you got to do that, and then only after I feel like only after after you pay all your bills, you put away some money for retirement. Everything left is like for your leisure, your pleasure, your entertainment, and like so. I mean, you actually need to make like a good amount. Like, that job, those entry level jobs at like fast food or like at stores, that's not enough to pay to live like independently, pay your bills and put away money for retirement if you have your own place. Um, so like bare minimum, you need some kind of skilled labor job. If it's a job that doesn't require any kind of prior knowledge or training, it's probably not gonna be able to like sustain you if you live alone. Mm-hmm. I actually live in like a relatively more expensive apartment compared to most people. Like I don't mind saying this because I've asked people this, but like, so like my rent here is like, well, my rent here is like 1,500 a month. And like, but that's because I live in like I live in like a really new apartment and I live alone. I know my friends who like I have a friend that lives with four or three roommates and he lives in an old apartment and his rent is 400 or 500, 400, 500. So like call it a third of my rent. I could certainly like save more. I don't really care that it's new, honestly. It was more so like just a question of like being surrounded, like being safe. But I do care about living alone. I do not want roommates. I do not want roommates. A felt tip pen. Oh, fancy. Nom 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 nom. That's cheap. I mean, I do live in a pretty cheap state, a relatively cheap state. I don't live in in a big city like a lot of people, and I don't live in the West. I don't live in California where everything is expensive. uh, I haven't pumped my gas in a while, but apparently the price of gas is getting pretty high with that Iran war, supposedly. Fortunately, I don't go out. Hi, Zoo. Good morning. Good morning, Zoo. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Mm. In a year, I like because in a year I spend like, or at least my necessities, felt living expenses in a year is about, let's see, 30,000. So like, if I got a full time job at Target, I could live. Because I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm pretty sure you'd make it. With full time hours, you'd make the 30,000 a year. I would live. I wouldn't be able to save for retirement or do any or to have any kind of leisure, but I could live. Tell me what open spots are open on Zillow. You need to get out of this state. I mean, I think so. I live. I this is pros and cons. I think like I do wish sometimes that I lived in a big city so I don't have to travel to go to like conventions and concerts. I mean that's the reason why most people live in cities. I feel like because they want to like have stuff to do that's close to them. They don't want to have to travel for that reason. Um, and then like it's also just more lively. Like there's not like a big where I live. There's not like really a big like at least not that I'm aware of like a big like nerd geeky gamer presence. There are certainly things that are popular around here, but they don't tend to be like aligned with my hobbies. Uh, so there's pros and cons. If the places that people don't want to be, they'll be cheaper, but there'll be less people. you know, you live in like a suburban city. Oh, I don't live too far from a major city. Okay. So that reminds me. So I had so there's the one job at the data analytics company. I'm gonna try my best at both, just to see what happens. And then there's a job at the bank, right? The this is how big the gap is, guys. Like in terms of the probably the work, but also like the pay. Like the as you guys probably maybe or may I assume most of you know this, but like most jobs post like the pay, right? But it's a range based on your experience and your skill, right? Um, and the bank, the the high end of the range for the bank is the low end of the range for the data analytics company. So, I think I probably would like to work at the bank, but I hope they just like I hope it's not a hard interview. Like if they I think they're like in my opinion paying below market rate. So if they're paying below market rate, I expect the interview to be like simple. It's I had this conversation before where like it's so hard to turn down more money because it's just like okay, so like there's like well for one I grew up like I didn't grow up poor, but I grew up lower class. So I have like a bad relationship with money in general. But like okay, so imagine this. Like imagine you need a arbitrarily $30,000, $40,000, 50 whatever. Like you have this minimum like amount you need to be able to save for retirement and pay your bills. But every dollar over that you can spend on stupid shit. So it's like that job at the data analytics company, that's like, that much more I can spend on stupid shit. I don't know what I'm gonna spend it on, but like just that idea excites me. I get more money to spend on dumb shit. I don't even know what I would buy with it, but oh my god. Your girl cannot be shared on an online forum. Yeah, I could buy like more outfits. Or I could buy my I could give my mods VTuber models. I could like that's the thing, guys. Something I noticed is when you make so much money and you don't even know how to spend it yourself, you start buying other people's stuff because you're like oh my god, you're like shit, like what do I even do with all this money? At least, that was my case. Mm-hmm. Not to promise anything, but all my at this point, all my mods are streamers and aspiring VTubers, and if you're gonna represent me, you gotta be wearing the finest, the latest fashion. You know what I'm saying? Only Gucci and Prada around here. You dig? Oh my god. Mm. Can't represent the felt brand and not be in the latest drip. Felt merch. No, I've talked about this. Like, the problem with merch is I would like to have merch one day. That'd be cool, but like, you kind of need to have like a certain like a lot of people. They do like this. They do those websites where enough people need to sign up before they produce the merch. Because I don't want to be out of pocket for merch that I can't sell. I know a lot of VTubers that like they did a merch run and they literally just have a bunch of stuff in their house because they had to like, you have to like obviously when you work with the merch company, they're only gonna do it if they can like sell you X amount of like units. So like I don't think our community is big enough to like be able to make felt merch. To be honest. If I'm being real with you, if I'm being, if I'm keeping it real with you, keeping it 100 with you. What I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, 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 yeah. A lot of, if anything, I would make. Okay, guys, if I made a plushie, would you want a felt plushie or a felt teen plushie? I think the felt teen plushie would look obviously way cuter, but then it'd be kind of more generic, you know. But versus my care, like me, it'd be like, that's felt. Oh, look, that's felt. Both. What if you had to choose one? Would you rather want a plushie of me felt, or a felt teen, the mascot, the mascot? Krusty cry, yeah, 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 yeah. Pizza is the pizza, yeah, yeah, for you and me. I don't know what came with me there. Felt cuddling, felt teen. In the size. I'd probably end up getting the felt teen because I think it would just be easier to look cute. You couldn't order. Oh yeah, dude. I forget. That's for the people that don't live in like that live in a different continent, it'd just be really hard. Or like you could order it, but you'd probably have to pay like so much shipping that it wouldn't be worth it anymore. It almost certainly would not be worth it to you. Maybe I'd give a few away or something. I'm trying to do one job application a day, one a day until I get a job a day. Oh, oh God! I just saw a job posting for one of them that already rejected me. Oh, it feels bad. I can't apply to it again. I mean, or hasn't been to 6 months. What is this? You're like Harold and Coomer goes to White Castle. What is that? What is Harold and Coomer go to White Castle? I'm not familiar with this. Is that a cartoon? What is that? Um. Oh, look at this after stream in the side. Mm-hmm. Hard to keep track of all the jobs I've already applied to. You don't want it. What? You wouldn't want it? That makes me sad. Make 8 accounts and apply with 7 times with troll applications. I actually have I have oh, you don't take good care of flashies. Hello, Aaron Burr. Aaron Burr? Isn't that the name of a president? Or I'm misremembering. I've never watched Harold and Kumar. No. Um oh God, I lost my train of thought. Lost my train of thought. It's not? What was that guy's name? President Burr. Oh, there was an Aaron Burr. He just wasn't. He served as the third vice president of the United States. He was never president. He was the vice president. Mm. He shot Hamilton. Was that the did he? Was that the duel thing? I remember this. Alexander Hamilton. Wow. Could you? It's crazy back then. You could just agree to shoot each other. Like that's crazy. That's crazy. What year did they outlaw that? Like the guys, it seems a bit too outlandish to agree to have a duel. Num 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 num. Mm. Have a question? Go on. Go on. Go on. Go on. Question. Oh, I was gonna say I've actually had jobs where because you would think this doesn't like make, I don't know how. Like I've had jobs where I've applied for the job, and then I literally applied to the same list, the same posting, like a couple of weeks later, and I got a response on the second try. So maybe I'll do that again for the jobs I particularly really want. At least for the ones that let you do that. Yeah, what is Harold and Kumar? Do explain. My friend was banned under a false pretense that he was 13. Uh is that true? I mean, I if this is actually your friend, he kind of said he was 13. I don't know how that's a false pretense when he kind of just said he kind of admitted it himself. So, um but I'm not really interested in like I'm not really interested in debating that, to be honest. I'm sorry. Your friend is banned and he will not be unbanned. That is the end of that discussion. Thank you. Thank you. I would appreciate it if you told him to just like move on with his life, his or her life. Mm. Okay, let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh man. Pixel, can I ask what you're studying in college? Did I have you told me? I'm sure you have. I just keep forgetting. What are you going to college for? Thank you to my wonderful mods for modding. You're a STEM major. Oh, fancy. Fancy. You smart. You smart up there. Hi, Toss Sleepy Weeb. Hello. Welcome back. Hello. Oh, I need to do an edit. That's something I haven't posted a clip in a while. That's what I need to do. I have to do an edit today. My goals for today: apply to a job and do an edit, post a clip, and then I can be lazy. Then I can play Slay the Spire the rest of the day. uh, the what are they gonna look up? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm doing well. How are you? How are you? We had some odd TikTok people, but nothing out of the ordinary, I suppose, for TikTok. You woke up a few minutes. Oh, nice. I also well, I didn't just wake up, but when I started stream, I had just woken up. I had just woken up for the stream. See, let's see. That's known because those people always show up for something. Yeah. I was saying earlier that there's probably always going to be a stream where I have to ban at least one person if I'm streaming on TikTok, at least. Mm, man, it's not even demon hours, anyways. Do you guys okay for the people here, for the people that are here, what time slot is do you guys tend to prefer? The morning one, the ones on the weekends, or the ones on the weekdays, which is in the evening for NA? Polling the room. What time slots do people here prefer? Not that I'm gonna change them. I'm just curious. I prefer the evening ones personally because I know I'll probably never oversleep them. Both work well with your normal schedule. Oh, that's cool. That's like the complete opposite of like some people in my community. It's like they can't even watch my streams anymore and I feel bad about it. Pulling the room, pulling the room. Hi, Vanitas's wife. Good to see you again. Hello. Don't ask me. They're both inconvenient. Morning people are calm because they wake up, then evening people get feral around that time. Oh, that's a good observation. My I've been considering watching. Speaking of romance anime, Vanitas is from that one anime. I've been considering starting Dan to Dan because I heard it has romance in it. Is Dan to Dan peak, guys? Can anyone confirm? Is Dan to Dan peak? I have one friend that really liked it. It does? Does it? Never seen it. I've never seen it. It's good. Yeah. Hi, gal. Thank you for the like. Would you guys, if I commission this tummy rub, but like for me, it's kind of like living rent free in my head. I'm kind of tempted. It's like, it's not cute though. It's just funny. So I don't know if I should get it, but I kind of want one. I kind of want a tummy rub emo. You rewatched the first season at least 3 times. Wow. I rewatched my. Well, no, no, no. What anime have I rewatched the most? Probably Ski ga Kyure and Netju. We need to know Hyrax over 4 is forbidden. What is Hyrax? Uh, uh, uh. Where is that generic listing that they had, dude? Oh, here we go. I found it. Um, isn't half the arcs about Takara's Golden? Who's that? Have I watched One Piece before? Okay, I've said this before. No, but like, um, I don't like to watch, or I didn't. I never really got into One Piece for a variety of reasons. I'm gonna give that. So first off, I just think relative to like Naruto and Bleach, I thought One Piece was kind of goofy. Like I said before, I think I like Luffy's like main abilities that he's like really flexible or whatever. That just seemed kind of weird to me. you know, Bleach and Naruto are a bit more edgy, and that's why I thought they were cooler. And I still to this day think they're cooler because they're fighting with like swords and stuff, and but like yeah, and then the episode thing is like. I also just didn't like the art style as much. Dan is goofy, serious, and cute all at the same time. As long as there's some good romance, he's made of rubber. Thank you for educating me, Mew. I'm sorry for being ignorant. Man, made of rubber, bro. How can I watch an anime where the protagonist ain't even human? He's made of rubber. He's made of rubber. Well, so he's like a tire. He's like tire man. Like he's like the. Oh my god. Dom 100. I have not seen that. I've also not seen One Punch Man. Maybe I'll go back and watch One Punch Man because it seems so silly. Hmm. Tempted. One Punch Man. One Punch Man.
8 years of experience. You got me fucked up.
Mob Psycho have not. Have I watched MHA? What is MHA? MHA. Let me see. What is it? No, I have not. I'm sorry. A lot of people bring up My Hero Academia. I have not watched it. I'm so sorry, guys. And then as I tried to watch Soul Eater, but for some reason I couldn't keep up with it. I think it's also because I didn't like the art style. I thought Soul Eater was pretty cool. Mm, I haven't watched JJK. I haven't watched Chainsaw Man. Okay, let me just open my anime list. I'm gonna tell you guys like my favorite. Um, and I don't. I have to. I can't. I don't want to like. It's like has my other account name, so I can't like pull it up on screen. That'd be cool though. Soul Eater is a sequel to like what? Really? Are you like canonically? Really? But those are like it's a sequel, but you don't re-see the characters, right? Are the same characters, and like you don't see the people. Hi, Alex. Are they both in the? Are they in both anime? I did not know. I knew about Fire Force. I never watched it. It's okay. I know it's the same universe, but like, will you literally see the same people in the freaking in the in there? Okay, wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me see how I can do this. How I watch Spy X Family. I haven't. I read the manga. I read a lot of the manga. I thought it was really cute. Um, Fire Force was before Soul Eater MC and the anime made Soul Eater World. Oh, your stories on TikTok are so cursed. I'm sorry, you have a polluted algorithm. Hold on, let me see if I can like uh frick. Gotta hide my name. Oh no 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 yeah I can't show you guys. Never mind, never mind. I can't show you guys. I have some cursed stuff on my list. Can't show that. Nope no 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 no. No 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 can't show it. Mashuko Tensei. Wait, I'll just pull it. I'll pull it up. I have not. I have not. I have not watched that. I'm not. I really don't like isekai for the most part. Rent a Girlfriend is trash. Rent a Girlfriend is complete trash, garbage, awful garbage trash. It's so bad. The writer of the freaking of the manga is intentionally stalling the manga because he knows if he when it's finished he's out of a job. It's on like chapter 400 or something. It's so bad. He's stalling the manga because he needs to do it for money. I haven't watched Demon Slayer now. Wait, I finished With You Out Love Will Make It Through. Wait, what? Is that what it's called? Hold on. I have not watched Demon Slayer. Oh, wait, You Are Love Will Make It Through. Oh. Oh, I don't like the art style. I don't like it. What? Maybe. Should watch it. Okay, okay. I'm gonna. Here we go. Here we go. Wait, I'm gonna go down my list, guys. Wait. Let me pull my list up. Wait. Hi, welcome back, Invostic. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're gonna go down the list. I'm gonna tell you guys my opinion on everything that I have that I can tell. Okay, so okay. The what is this one called in English? What was this called? Quintessential quintuplets. That's harem trash. That was generic harem trash. Don't like it. Didn't like it. I mean, it was cute, but it's trash. Like, let's be real. Like, any harem anime is trash. Okay. Axel World. That was cool because it was just one guy and like there was a girl and there's a guy and they love each other. Cool. Um. The Hi Elena. Akun to Kanojo. This anime was pretty trash. I'm not gonna lie. This was sloth. I don't like harems. No, I don't. I don't really like isekai or harems. I feel like it's not that like it's not that there's anything. Well, no, I think harems as a plot device. I inherently don't like them. I think uh they're too what's the word? I forget the word isn't coming to me, but they try to appeal to the viewer too much. It's like it's both of those tend to be self-insert trash. Like they're too they serve the viewer too much. Like it's clear that that a lot of times the author wasn't necessarily focused on making a good story. He was more focused on making a story where someone can self-insert. 100 girlfriends? What the frick? Okay. Oh, goodbye, Toss Sleepy Wife. Goodbye, Vanda Toss's wife. Thank you for hanging out. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye. Thank you for hanging out. Uh, okay, what about Don Machi? Here, I'm gonna go down like okay, here we go. Here we go. Wait. Beelzebub, that was peak. Beelzebub is peak. Uh, what's it called? As Miss Beelzebub likes. That anime is peak. Peak. High School DxD is trash. uh, let's see. Uh, um, Got to repost add your stories for your stream. Oh, thank you. I have not watched Black Lagoon, but I've also been considering. But there's not really romance in Black Lagoon, right? It's not really romance. I thought Clanad was. I had to drop Clanad because I just didn't like the art style, and also like the main protagonist. What's her name? Acts like she's like 12 years old. Like what is I don't remember her name, but she actually has like the mind of like a 12-year-old, and that was kind of off-putting. Oh no, wait, my dress up darling? I've been meaning to watch it. Is it trash? It looks kind of sloppy. It looks kind of like slop. I'm always skeptical of any anime that gets really popular like too fast. It's good. Don't tease me, Nagato Senpai. I feel I don't I think it'll be okay. I haven't watched the anime. I read the manga. It's actually peak. Okay. I haven't watched Madoko Magica. Okay, let me see here. Um, Chunabo. Wait, what is the English rep? Love Chunabo and Other Delusions. I thought that was. I haven't even finished that. I thought that was okay. I thought it was okay. Chunabo. It was. I think that's okay. Code Geass is peak. Chunabo. Chunabo. Let me see. Oh wait, this is peak, guys. Darker Than Black is peak. Darker Than Black peak. I can't understand what my husband is saying. Peak. Chunibyo. We got a problem with that, bro. Data Live is okay. Data Live is harem trash, but man, that's some like Data Live is like going to McDonald's. Like it's so bad for you, but it's so good. Data Live. Don Machi is trash. I have not watched Vampire Night. The Rah Rah Rah's peak. Now Don Machi is some hot trash. Holy self-insert trash. Oh god. The dude, every girl likes him, and he's got a secret power that makes him OP. It's just trash. The Rah 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 peak. Fate series peak. Hi, Pudimals. We're just talking about Pudimel? Am I pronouncing that right? We're just talking about some animes. Uh Okay, this is peak, guys. This is peak. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna put this in the chat for the Twitch. This looks like trash, but man, this is peak. This is peak. This anime right here. This is peak, guys. Ganbare Doki-chan. That is peak. So good. Yeah, no, that's what I was talking about, Chunky. That's like it's called Don Machi. It's trash. Is it wrong to pick up girls in the dungeon? That's trash. Oh wait, this is peak too. Nozaki-kun. That's peak. This is peak. Gotta work on the act. Okay, I know. Obviously, I'm not the best at Japanese. Whatever. Whatever. Peak right there. Wait, when did I finish this? Oh, this is peak. This is peak. This is peak. All of you are obligated to watch my suggestions now. Everyone here, you're obligated to watch. You're obligated to watch my suggestions, but I'm not obligated to watch yours. That's how it works around here. The danger in our hearts. No, I've been meaning to. Because that one also got really popular. The Your Lie in April. I don't like the art style. I can't watch. I don't like the art style. Danger in Our Hearts. I talked about this before. I do want to watch it. The only thing that I haven't watched Elfen Lied or Hellsing. The only thing that like bothers me about uh about the Danger in Our Hearts is that it's the trope where like the least popular guy like gets the most popular girl. Other than that, High School Girl was peak. High School Girl peak. Sakino peak. Okay, my list is too long. I don't want to do this all day. I don't want to do Konosuba was pretty good. This one is actually peak, guys. Who remembers this anime? The World God Only Knows. That is, I know it's a harm. I know it's technically a harm, but this is peak, dude. That anime is peak. That one is peak. The World God Only Knows is so good. Oh my god. Okay, let me look at my anime that like I rarely the little girl gets amnesia. I'm not sure. Let me look at my anime that aren't romance. Like obviously the vast majority of my anime I watch are romance, but let me see if I can find you guys some that aren't. Okay, and Vostik, have fun. Ciao, 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 ciao. Yeah, like I said, I really like Durarara. That was a good series. Durarara. Damn, I watched a lot of anime. What is this? I don't even remember watching this. You like shonen animes? Really? I don't tend to like shonen animes, which is a shame because that's like all of them. Or like that's tends to be what most people like. That's a romance. That's a romance. That's romance. I like the entire like Monogatari series. I liked A Certain Magical Index. I tried it, but I couldn't really get into it. Oh, it's also because of the art style. Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball is kind of corny though. I feel it was cool until I grew up. The Tiger and the Fish. I've never heard of that one. Okay, hot take. The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzuma. I didn't enjoy it. I thought it was mid. I thought that one was mid as hell. Steins Gate peak. I mean, who disagrees with that? Does anyone here disagree that Steins Gate is peak? Anybody? Like, come on, peak. Uh, Collecting swords. I have no idea. Um. Yeah, no, like 95, at least 95% of my anime are romance. Oh, No Game No Life. That was peak. No Game No Life was peak. Uh No, Nisekoi. That was like Nisekoi was like my guilty pleasure. It's harem trash. It's coming back. Is there gonna be a second season? I know they had that movie that was like unrelated. Wait, really? Well, I need to add this to my list. Wait. Really? I need to add this to my list. They did the prequel movie. Are you sure? I don't see on my anime list. I don't see that they haven't listed a sequel yet. Are you sure? I would have watched 100 ads to watch No Game No Life. Now I think it's mid. Oh, a novel? Man, I don't want to read. Got time for all that. Netju no Susume. That's a peak. Um, Ichiro Days. This is peak. Here you go, guys. This one is peak. This anime is peak. You're welcome. Uh, God, there's so much slop on my anime list. I watch so much slop. Oh man. Speaking of Steins, have you seen Serial Experiments Lane? No. I watched the first season of Horimiya. I really enjoyed it. I also read the manga. Angel Beats. Oh, I thought Angel Beats was mid. I don't know why so many people got like sentimental about that, and I thought it was mid. Kaguya-sama's peak. I thought K-On was mid. I thought K-On was mid. Record of Ragnarok. I haven't watched Record of Ragnarok. I've never heard of it actually. The High School Girls peak. Kaiji is peak. Guilty Crown was slop. Bochi the Rock. I have not watched Bochi the Rock. I know that was like a phenomenon. I have yet to watch Bochi the Rock. Any Guilty Crown enjoyers? At the time when I was younger, I thought it was peak. But I watched it when I was really young. I thought, whoa, this is peak. But now I think it's mid. I think it was had a really high budget, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, yeah, that's enough anime. Enough anime. Or at least for me. Oh, oh god. I haven't looked at the new anime in so long. I need to look at the new seasons or the new what's out this year, this season. What do I need to do today? I need to do that test. I need to edit a clip, and I need to apply for another job. Black Rock Shooter? I've never even heard of that. What is that? The honors. Are we still going? All right, we're good. Yum, 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 yum. Oh no, not the honors. Oh, I also don't really watch a whole lot of Vocaloid. I don't really listen to Vocaloid other than Canaria, and that's only like two songs. Like, I think a lot of people are surprised when I tell. I wouldn't really call myself a weeb. I'm very much like at least at this point in my life, I'm definitely more of a casual when it comes to like anime culture. Remember Tensei? I think I've heard of it. Right, were we just talking about that? That's the isekai, right? I think someone just mentioned that earlier. Oh, wait, no, never mind, never mind. I might have got this. The time I got reincarnated as a slime. I have not watched that one. Oh, I still need to watch Frieren too. Frieren. Hmm. They both have tenseis in their short title. Oh, Frieren is good. So I've heard. Okay, chat. I don't know. Maybe I'll end stream early. Kind of running out of things to talk about, and I'm kind of yawning anyway. So maybe we'll end stream a bit early today. Sorry, not sorry. I'm running out of steam. Running out of steam. Violent Evergarden, but is I that doesn't have romance in it, does it? I don't really think it does. No. It does? Don't watch Frost, read the manga. Oh god, yeah, my tummy. Oh god, my tummy hurt. Tummy hurt. Ow. Tummy hurt. A Silent Voice. I watched the Silent Voice. I didn't really like it. I I I thought it was a bit too dramatic. We might like it. Okay, guys. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end early today. I think I'm gonna end early. I was only able to watch the first season of Promised Neverland. Oh, stretch. Mm. Uh-huh. Thank you all for coming. Have a good day, good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Next stream will be tomorrow, Monday at 7 p.m. Central to 10 p.m. Central. I'll be playing Red Dead Redemption 2. Maybe finishing it? I'm not sure. Or an hours for an unscheduled stream? No, maybe. 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 No, maybe. Maybe Slay the Spire stream later. Unscheduled Twitch Slay the Spire stream. Maybe. My friend, I think I can get Odo to play with me again today, maybe. Oh yeah, no, I definitely can. I'm gonna be like, Odo, please play. Okay, there might be a Slay the Spire stream later today with Odo. There probably will be actually, because I'm gonna beg him to play with me. Mm, mm. Okay. Bye, Chunky. Bye, Pixel. Bye, Mew. Bye, May. Bye, Jen. Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody? Pixel, Chunky, Jen, Mew, May. I think that's everyone that's here at least. Bye, everyone. Goodbye.